Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE is on a hot streak heading into WrestleMania 41, with one of the biggest reasons being John Cena's heel turn. However, a veteran thinks that massive fumbles are being made with storylines even now. John Cena's heel turn at Elimination Chamber has become the talk of the town as of late, and rightly so. A twist over 2 decades in the making, Cena's character change has raised the stakes for WrestleMania 41. The Cenation leader is set to face Cody Rhodes in Las Vegas. Despite this, wrestling veteran Vince Russo is not pleased with the legend's absence on the Raw after Elimination Chamber. On Wrestling's Writing with Russo, the former WWE head writer talked about how the creative team seemingly did not care about following through with storylines. He also pointed out that even Roman Reigns was missing from the road to WrestleMania. According to Vince Russo, all the pieces are in place for Cena to take down Cody Rhodes at the grandest stage of them all. On the same episode of Wrestling's Writing with Russo, the veteran discussed how Cena's heel run was likely to continue with a win over the American Nightmare. Russo said, as of now, only time will tell what WWE WrestleMania 41 has in store for fans. Introduction. The WWE has always been the center of professional wrestling for decades, building an empire of global stars and unforgettable moments. However, as time passes and the landscape of sports entertainment evolves, voices from within the industry are beginning to speak out. Among them, one of the loudest and most respected voices comes from a veteran in the wrestling world who has not shied away from criticizing WWE for the treatment of its performers and the direction of the company. This outspoken figure recently made waves by taking aim at WWE, and one name was at the forefront of the conversation: Roman Reigns. In this exclusive feature, we delve into the criticism and allegations raised against WWE, the perceived disregard for talent, and how the situation has left even the most established names, like Roman Reigns, caught in the crossfire. Chapter 1. The Rise of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, born Lieti Joseph Noi, has been a central figure in WWE for years. Coming from the legendary Anoa'i family, which includes other famous wrestlers like The Rock, Rikishi, and the Wild Samoans, Reigns was primed for success from the very beginning. His rise to the top was initially a bumpy one, with fans resisting his portrayal as the next big thing due to the company's heavy-handed push. However, as time went on, Reigns would cement himself as one of WWE's premier stars, eventually becoming the face of the company. His transition from a shielded hero to the tribal chief, alongside his dominant reign as the Universal Champion, brought forth a wave of success and intrigue. But with success came the inevitable scrutiny, not just from fans but from fellow industry veterans who had seen the evolution of wrestling firsthand. It was within this context that the veteran critic we speak of today turned their focus on WWE and its handling of talent, and inevitably Reigns. Chapter 2. The Veteran's Perspective. The voice of criticism comes from a longtime industry insider, someone who has seen the business evolve, from the Attitude Era to today's hyper-commercialized wrestling landscape. This critic, whose name has been kept exclusive to this report, has made it clear that WWE has shifted its priorities over the years, moving away from caring about the performers and focusing more on corporate and financial interests. "I don't think they care about the talent anymore," said the veteran in an exclusive interview. "Roman Reigns has everything in the world handed to him. But at what cost? The company only cares about Roman Reigns because he is a commodity. If he wasn't a commodity, they wouldn't care about him either." This statement raises a valid point about the corporate side of WWE. There's no denying that Reigns is one of WWE's biggest moneymakers. His merchandise sales, television ratings, and overall marketability make him a crucial figure for the company. But as the veteran pointed out, that's where the problem lies. WWE, according to them, cares more about business interests and branding rather than nurturing the talent and creativity of its superstars. They take someone like Roman, make him the face of the company, but they forget what got him there in the first place: It's not just about the Roman Reigns character, it's about the story and the evolution of that character. It's about the emotional connection he makes with the audience. But when you push someone for the sake of the company, without allowing the talent to breathe, you risk losing that connection. Chapter 3. A shifting WWE landscape. The veteran continued to shed light on how the WWE landscape has shifted in recent years. Gone are the days when wrestlers were allowed the creative freedom to develop their characters organically. Instead, WWE has relied more on scripted promos, creative control from the top, and a rigid structure that stifles innovation. In the past, wrestlers like The Rock, Stone Cold, or even The Undertaker had the space to mold their characters, the veteran explained. Today, everything is a corporate decision. Everything is about how to sell tickets and merchandise rather than telling compelling stories. The conversation about Roman Reigns' character fits perfectly within this context. While the tribal chief persona has indeed been successful, it was ultimately a result of WWE's carefully constructed plans for Reigns. The character was not organically developed, but rather crafted to fit a larger vision of what WWE needed at the time. A dominant, unbeatable champion who could carry the company through a challenging period. Roman's been in the business long enough to know what works and what doesn't, the veteran continued. But if he doesn't play the role WWE wants him to play, there's no guarantee they'll let him stay in the position of power. That's not what wrestling should be about. It's about artistry, not just business. Chapter 4. The isolation of the superstar. One of the most pointed criticisms the veteran made was the isolation of superstars in WWE. As the company grows more corporate, there's an increasing trend of WWE not fostering an environment where talent feels supported or valued. While WWE touts its business empire, the veteran believes the company has done little to protect its performers' well-being, mentally, emotionally, and even physically. WWE likes to parade around their stars, but the reality is that they're isolated. They're expected to show up, perform, and do exactly what they're told. And when you're at the top, like Roman Reigns, it's even worse, the veteran stated. There's this pressure to always perform, to be the face of the company, and to put on a show. But at the end of the day, they don't care about the toll it takes on you. The stress of being at the top of WWE is immense, and this statement reflects the reality that many top stars face. While the fans see the glitz and glam of superstars walking down the ramp, the toll of constant travel, media obligations, and high expectations can weigh heavily on the athletes. It's not sustainable, the veteran continued. And when it all falls apart, WWE has a history of discarding their talent. Just look at how they've treated other superstars, who were once considered the face of the company. They're replaceable. Chapter 5. The real cost of fame. This brings us to the true heart of the issue. The cost of fame in WWE. While Roman Reigns is undoubtedly one of the most well-paid and well-recognized athletes in the world, the veteran highlighted that there is more to being a WWE superstar than just money and recognition. The whole idea of being the face of WWE sounds glamorous, but it's a double-edged sword, said the veteran. It's all about the money, the ticket sales, the merchandise. It's about what Roman Reigns can do for them, not what they can do for him. Roman's long reign as Universal Champion is often hailed as one of the most successful in WWE history. However, the veteran believes that the company has failed to recognize the toll it takes on the performer behind the character. They expect Roman to be this perfect machine, but they're forgetting that he's human. There's only so much one person can give. They're setting him up to burn out, just like they've done with other top stars in the past. Chapter 6. The future of WWE. As the conversation shifted towards the future of WWE, the veteran's outlook was grim. The industry is changing, and with it, WWE's place in the entertainment world seems to be more fragile than ever. With the rise of independent wrestling promotions like AEW and the growing demand for more creative freedom, WWE's model of controlling every aspect of its talent is coming under scrutiny. WWE is still living in the past, the veteran said bluntly. They're trying to hold on to their monopoly on wrestling, but it's slipping. The talent is starting to realize that they have options outside of WWE. Look at someone like Cody Rhodes. He went out, built his brand, and came back on his own terms. The system doesn't work for everyone anymore. With younger talents gaining more influence and independent promotions offering a platform for greater creative freedom, WWE's ability to control its stars is increasingly being challenged. The veteran believes this shift will force the company to reevaluate how it treats its performers or risk losing them altogether. Chapter 7. Roman Reigns in the Crossfire. Roman Reigns, as the face of WWE, stands as the perfect embodiment of this corporate-driven wrestling world. His success is undeniable, but so too is the pressure placed upon him by WWE. While he may have achieved everything in terms of championships and accolades, the veteran's criticism suggests that the company is only concerned with what Reigns can provide in terms of profit and mainstream appeal. The reality is that WWE has relied heavily on Reigns to carry the brand through difficult periods. And as the veteran suggests, Reigns' success has come at the expense of his individuality as a performer. Roman has become the ultimate company man, but at what cost? The veteran concluded, WWE has built him into this icon, but they've sacrificed his freedom in the process. The company doesn't care about his personal growth as a wrestler. They care about what he represents. Conclusion. In the end, the criticisms from the veteran provide an eye-opening look at the realities of being the WWE superstar. While Roman Reigns remains the face of the company, it's clear that his journey is not just one of personal achievement, but one that is shaped by the corporate interests of WWE. As the veteran put it, they don't care, not just about the performers as people, but about the long-term health and sustainability of their careers. As WWE continues to grow and evolve, one has to wonder, will the company ever truly prioritize its talent, or will it continue to prioritize profit over the well-being of the superstars who make it all possible? The future of WWE may depend on how it answers this very question. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.